to Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. And then type in a keyword for a list of supplies for all the things that we're using tonight. And I think that you guys are absolutely going to love this project. The keyword is praise, P-R-A-I-S-E. Type praise in the comments there to grab that list of all the things that we're using. So have you ever bought a surface and you had no idea what to do with it? That was me. That was me, and for the longest time, I have had a surface hanging on the back of my door with no idea what I was going to do. Hey, Christine! Tonight's the night, you guys. Tonight's the night. I got it figured out. We're going to make the most amazing project, and I hope that you absolutely love this. There's all my friends. Hey, Pam. Hey, Tammy. Hello, Terry. Hello, everybody. Hi, Joni. Hello, Dottie. Hello, Joni. Hi, Wendy and Carol. Carol, this one's for you, girl. You're going to love this project tonight. I promise. Hi, Connie. Hello, Joanne. Hey, Sam. Hey, Cheryl. Hello, Colleen and Teresa. Hi, Darlene. Thanks for your order, girl. Hey, Diane. Hi, Mary Jo. Hi, Corey. Hi, Sally. Hi, Leanne. Hello, everybody. Hi, Florine. Hi, Kathy and Elizabeth. Hello, Melissa. Holy cow. Hey, Shannon. You guys, there's now 27 more comments. I can barely keep up. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Corey. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry if I missed your name. Y'all jumped on real fast because you want to see this tonight. Oh my gosh. Carol already said she's going to take it. She's sight unseen. She has no idea what it is. She's like, I'll take it. Okay, you guys. So here's what it is. Praise is the key word, okay? I'm going to show you guys the surface first that I have been hemming and hawing about, not quite sure what to do, but knowing that I really, really, really wanted to do one of these. Hey, Maxine. Hello, Noemi. It is right here, you guys. This beautiful grapevine wreath has been hanging on my door for, I kid you not, at least 5 months. And I had no idea what I wanted to do with this grapevine wreath. I just knew that I wanted to do one. So here we go. This is what we're going to do with it tonight. Y'all are going to love this. Oh my gosh, I'm already going to turn my glue gun on because I know I'm going to use it. It has a fairly fresh battery, and I have a fresh burn from it too from yesterday. Hello, Sue. Hi, Kim. All right, you guys. You all loving it? You guys loving it? You want to do a grapevine wreath tonight? It's going to look fantastic. Okay, so here it is. This is the chalk couture surface that we're going to use. This is the 6x18. It is the outside the box frame refill, okay? And I went ahead and took this out to my garage, and I just sanded it with my palm sander to give it this really amazing distressed look, okay? Hi, Julie. Oh, and I just love it. I love how it looks a little bit more older. It's going to look great on that grapevine wreath, and it was just some sanding with a palm sander, you guys. And I made sure to go a little bit heavier on the edges and especially in the corners, okay? Now, I haven't wiped it off yet. So while I'm wiping it off, I do want to ask you guys for some prayers tonight, okay? Number one, Maxine needs some prayers tonight. She can let you guys know what's going on with her if she wants to. She is on right now, but she is definitely going to need some prayers for tomorrow. Her business, though, you guys. I'm not outing people. And the second... you guys, I don't know what is going on in the world today, but tragedy keeps striking. I don't know why it's happening, but it is, and we all need more prayer. We all need more love. We all need more friendship. We all need more kindness. We all need more understanding and more generosity. You can see trees, yes, on that board, absolutely. And last night, well, this morning, I woke up to news of you guys, I'm just going to say it was a murder-suicide. And the woman had 3 kids, a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 2-month-old. And she worked with one of my friends. And it's a horrible, horrible, horrible situation. She was young. And so prayers just to that whole family, everybody who knows that family, and everybody involved. It just, gosh, what is going on right now? What is going on right now in this world? Everybody's going crazy. So you guys, please keep my friend, her family, and the family of well, I'm just going to say the Williams family, you guys, in your prayers, okay? All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead. I know, right? It's just everything lately. I don't even know. It's like every day I'm waking up to horrifying news. It's insane. So I'm going to use surface wax right over top of this, even though I sanded it down. This will go ahead and get into all of the grooves and everything in here. And just make sure that this is super, super smooth for our project. Thank you, guys. Hi, Becky. All right. And if you guys have a prayer request, please, please, please put it in the comments. We're a big group of prayer warriors here right now. I know, right, Linda? Absolutely, Dottie. Hi, Ruth. All right, so once we've got that on there, we're going to go ahead and we're going to buff this wax right back off. So just like you do with your car, you buff it on, you buff it back off. Put some elbow grease into this. Enough wax is going to stay on here to do the job. And get into all those grooves. You shouldn't feel it anymore. If you're going across it with your towel and your towel kind of sticks in a spot, keep buffing. It's not buffed enough. It should slide right across there with ease. Yeah, Connie, I think that's definitely part of it. I know that my mood has been changed lately. I'm usually so happy-go-lucky and all that, and just have not been. I haven't been. Though I want to be. Okay, you guys, here it is. Here's our transfer we're going to use. It is one of our new, what size is this one? It's a G size transfer, and it says hallelujah. It says hallelujah, you guys, and I think that this is going to be absolutely perfect. Thank you so much, Carol. So I'm going to pull this off of here, and we're going to give this a really good fuzz tonight. Now, the chalking part of this project is going to go fast, okay? This is the easy, easy, easy part. We're going to, oh, I just froze on myself. You guys, am I freezing for anybody else? Gosh, I hope not. I got to restart, reload. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, thanks for activating that stars part. Thank you guys for all the stars. Oh, thank you, Carol. Yeah, you guys, just the whole world is depressing right now until I get on here, and then I'm like, you guys are awesome. It's like that there for you too, Noemi? Not freezing for any... Oh, I just made it stick to itself. No, I dropped it. You're already feeling it? All right, so you guys, if it sticks to itself, you can try to pull it apart very, very, very carefully. If it doesn't work for you and you're having a hard time getting it apart, run it under some cold water, and that will help, okay? I was able to get mine apart fairly easily. You have to make several for friends. I love it. This is a fantastic transfer, and it can be done on so many things, and it's just so simple. So here we go, you guys. I'm going to put this right on this board. We're going to do this in black velvet so it just stands out, because you certainly do not want the word hallelujah blended into the background of anything, right? Yeah, or you can spray it with water just to relieve it. I got it, though. If I sprayed it, then I was going to have to dry it. Freezing now. A lot of stress and heavy feelings lately. Yes. All right, we're going to just push that down on there. Get rid of all our air bubbles. Push those all out of there. If you have an air bubble over in here, it's not a big deal. Just the places where your paste is going to go through. That's where you don't want your air bubbles. I just saw a friend. Is it Janice that just dropped on? It was Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Hello, everybody. Yes, a lot of stress going on. Hi, Carol, and hi, Donna. All right, you guys, quick and easy on this particular part of this project. We're going to use black velvet. We're just going to use some black velvet paste. Very, very, very simple. I'm going to grab a squeegee. I'm going to grab a big squeegee today. I'm just going to pick up some black velvet. Praise is the word, you guys. Praise is the word. We're going to pick up some black velvet paste, and all I'm going to do is just glide that right across. Simple as can be. Let that fall into the silk screen. And then we're going to continue this until we've covered all of that silk screen part. All the parts where you can see your surface behind it is where you want to put your paste. Any place that's teal is going to keep your paste from going through. And any place where you can see the color of your surface is where your paste will fall into the silk screen. All right, so just covering all of that and then going over it one more time with my squeegee, straight up and down. Oh, I don't know what's going on, you guys, and why it's freezing. And making sure that I've got all of that off of there. Oh, Kathy, absolutely. Everybody's going to want this one for sure. All right, here we go. If you really want this to look more distressed, you can let this dry for just a minute in the silk screen. This, Lori, type in that word praise. It is on the website. It's a box frame refill. I'm missing comments, you guys. What was that? Talking is how you distress from things. Me too. A friend of mine and I went up to lunch and prayed for so many things. Have to give it to God. He always makes it good out of bad. Yes. Absolutely. Okay, you guys, here we go. We're pulling this off of here. Just going to hold it down with one hand, and I'm lifting up and toward myself. And y'all, I'm telling you what, it's beautiful. Like, this is it. This is all you need. Your whole project can just be this, and it's done. It could be done right here. It could be done right here. Because that's, I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. So you could stop right here. You could put a hanger on the back of this. You could hang this on your wall, just like that. You could take these to some farmers markets. You could sell a ton of these just like that. You don't have to do anything else. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just spray my transfer down real quick so that it doesn't start to dry in there. It'll make it easier for cleaning when I take it to my sink. And I'm going to spray it down with some Dawn right now too, and just let that sit on there so that that kind of bubbles and pulls more of that paste off of there. You guys, look at how gorgeous that is. Simple right there, right? You don't even need anything else. If you don't want anything else, we're going to do something else. We definitely are. So, in other news, because everything seems to be depressing right now, you guys, I was almost, okay, 2 things happened to me today. One thing I did and 2 things happened. You guys, okay, so the first thing that I did go back to the planetarium, and I got my son a replacement of that toy, and he was so excited when he saw it, because it was an accident that he broke it. So I did go get him a new one. And then I picked my kids up from school, and on my way from the planetarium, reminds you of the song Praise the Hallelujah. Yes. Okay, so you guys, we're not done there. We've got a couple of other things that we're actually going to do with this project, okay? Love the transfer. I'm going to set this right here, as a matter of fact, while we do the rest of it, so y'all can see how beautiful that is. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I have some wooden stars. I'm going to use 4 of these, okay? Oh, I just forgot something. Hold, please. I have to say that every live, you guys. Every live. I forgot my Mod Podge. The board that you used last night does the whole... Yes, it will. Absolutely. So, I was on my way... Okay, let's keep going with this and then I'll finish my story. All right, so I've got 2 bigger stars and I have 2 smaller stars. And thanks to my friend Carol, who's on right now, I have got hymnal sheets that came straight out of the hymnal that Carol had sent me. And I went through this hymnal book and I picked out 2 of my favorite songs, Victory in Jesus and Be Still My Soul. 2 of my favorite right there. We're going to use these 2 tonight, okay? Is your heat gun on? No. Heat gun's not on, but this needs to be on. We'll turn that on. Okay, Marcy. The rest of it's just beginning, though. All right, so I'm actually going to take this right here, this piece of hymnal sheet. And for one song, I'm going to put a star on there. And you know what? I'm actually going to flip it over. I'm going to do the back side of it just because that's where my pencil marks are going to be. just like this. And then I'm just going to take, yep, my glue gun is definitely on, yes. Yep, I'm going to take these stars and I'm just going to trace around them. To get the shape of them, okay? So there's the first one, and then the second one. Now I want to use my gyro cutter, you guys. I want to see how well I can do with the gyro cutter that I just got. Hi, Deb. What was that? Something new this month? Oh, that was my message. All right, praise is the keyword, you guys. Type praise in the comments. Now I can't see my line and where I actually drew it and where I didn't, so I got to start all over again. All right, so there's that one right there. Dale was broke down most of the day. Oh, no. And then this one right here, we're going to flip over. We're going to do the same thing. Oh, and there's another good song on the back, too. So while I'm tracing these, you guys, I'll tell you a little bit of a story. I was heading to the school from the planetarium to get the kids, and I was running a little bit early to get them. I get off the expressway, and on the expressway, I saw that this guy was driving crazy, and he ended up basically letting himself get run off the road because he tried to force the car next to him into a semi-truck, and the guy had no place to go. And then the guy gets off the expressway. I didn't know who it was or anything. But the crazy, mad, crazy, weird driver, the road rager, pulls up next to him and starts cursing him out, tells him he's gonna beat him up, and then starts following him. And he cuts in front of me and squeals his tires. And I am like, oh no. Oh no. So me, being the good Samaritan that I am, I followed him. I followed both of them. And I called 911. And I gave the license plate of the road rage guy. And I kept on the phone with 911 to give them the instruction or the directions of where we were at. And I think that the road rage guy figured out that I was following him and that I was on the phone. And all of a sudden, while I got the cop on the 911 on the phone, he turned and stopped following that other guy. And I had already given his license plate number to the cops and everything. And then I followed the car. Oh, it's starting to rip. Probably because I don't go in the right direction. So I followed the car, and he pulled over very shortly after the other guy turned off and stopped following him. And I just stopped, and I went up to his car window, and I just, are you all right? I said, I saw that entire thing, and I heard what he said to you, and I just wanted to let you know that I called the police, but I wanted to check on you. And the guy was fine. And he thanked me so much for staying with him and checking on, because people are crazy. Hi, Zany. You have to catch this on replay. Keep freezing. Oh, I'm sorry, Carol. I don't know what is going on and why it keeps freezing. So I don't know if they ever caught up with Road Rage Guy or not, but look at that, you guys. My star. I don't know if they ever caught up with Road Rage Guy or not and ticketed him or whatever, but at least I knew that the other guy was safe. So then I go and I pick my kids up from school, and on the way home, somebody pulls out in front of us and we're almost in an accident. Like, man, makes me not want to leave my house. Get a dash cam. I probably should get a dash cam. Look at that, you guys. It's been freezing all night for you too. What? I don't know why, you guys. I have new internet and everything. All right, there's our first 2 stars. I feel like as I use this thing more, I'll get better with it. Here, yeah, I'm already getting better with it. I just needed to practice. Look how awesome this thing is. I knew it would come in handy. I just can't see my lines, and I think I just cut it wrong because I couldn't see my line. Okay, that's okay. Thank you. I think so too. I think I did the right thing. And I think that that guy was just relieved to know that the person who kept following him was a good Samaritan just wanting to check on him and not some crazed person following a crazed person. Joy, I'm so sorry. I'm telling you guys, it's not me, it's Facebook. It's like they don't like live creators anymore for some reason. But I don't like to do reels. You've watched other crafters and theirs was freezing too. Yeah, it's definitely Facebook, you guys. All right, there we go. Look at that, you guys. We've got these perfect stars right here. Kind of perfect because I didn't have a steady hand to do it. And I'm still practicing with my new gyro cutter. But I think it's pretty darn cool. I think it's pretty darn cool. All right. I'm just going to use paper towel tonight. You have one of those cutters. What do you think of it, Carlene? All right, so let's go ahead and grab these out here. And I'm going to paint each one of these stars with some Mod Podge. I'm just going to use a regular old brush. Thank you. Y'all are supposed to tell me that so I can just watch a movie instead. I'm just kidding. What happened? Oh, I was almost in a car accident and some crazy road rage person was following somebody that was not me, and I followed both of them to make sure that the person that was not me was safe. That pretty much sums it up. Hi, Misty. How are you doing, girl? Misty, if you look carefully and closely behind me, I put something in the background just for you. And the keyword for tonight is praise. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and just get these all covered with the Mod Podge all the way up to the points of these stars. You keep getting commercials in my live video right now? Hi, Mary. Y'all, don't know what's going on. I've tried to turn off like in-stream ads and all of that stuff, and what the heck? What the heck? You guys, sometimes we have inside jokes. I'm sorry. Not everybody knows about the inside jokes, but... Oh, awesome, Carol. All right, so once we've got that on there, I'm going to dry this Mod Podge real quick. And it already dries pretty fast because these stars are wood. And so it kind of soaks into there. Misty and I talked on the phone today for over an hour and a half. It was awesome. It was awesome. We had the greatest time. Okay, that already shut off. Okay, so I'm just going to line these right up. And I may have to distress them. Oop, that's the wrong side. I may have to distress them just because my cut's not perfect. Ooh, but not, look at that, you guys. I actually like this side better because of how it cut the paper. Because of how it looks. Even though it wasn't the song that I picked. Oh, man. That's okay. There's not a bad hymnal, is there? But now it's got my my pencil lines on there. The tea towels like CC. I think the ones that she ordered were the sublimation ones from Hobby Lobby, because the sublimation ones are only get them on the replay, but always on replay I get commercials. Yeah, you guys, I'm sorry. I don't know. I probably signed up for something that I didn't mean to, and now I can't figure it out. Because that happens sometimes for me. All right, I'm going to use parchment paper tonight just because that piece of Teflon is kind of thick. And I don't want a piece of Teflon that's that thick for this project. And I'm just going to do like 2 stars at a time. And we're going to heat that right into those stars. Just like so, to reactivate that Mod Podge. And make those really stick down. And I do think that I'm going to use some Distress ink in brown. Or what's the other thing that I've got? I've got not Distress ink, but I've got another thing. Hi, Linda. I'm sorry, you guys. I wonder if Facebook just does that automatically and puts commercials on live videos. Sally says all replays have some commercials, so it might just be a Facebook thing. 3 so far, no longer than you've been on. They're like 15 seconds long. That should. Do they just scroll all across the bottom, or does it completely cut off my video? Oh, you guys, those look fantastic. Okay. Hi, Carol. Use the high, yes, I use the high setting on that heating tool. Yes, I do. All right, we're going to distress these up just a little bit with some archival ink. That's what I was thinking of. And I have one that's a black, a brown, and we're going to use brown. Was a vendor event. She asked me to do them. She happened to know the friend who I had lunch with. Oh, how awesome. It's always nice when somebody comes to you and asks you to make something, right? Not frozen for you. Okay, that's good. Don't get any ads during the live, but always get them on replays. I think it just might be a Facebook thing, you guys. All right, I'm just going to dirty these up a little bit just so that they kind of match our project a little bit. And just using some archival ink around the edges. Now, I'm not even going to sand these. Though I could go through with a sanding block and sand off that extra paper. Oh! Look how good those look. So pretty. Just going around each and every star. You just X out of it. You can X out of those? Okay, that's good to know. You guys just X out of them. Woo! Ooh, I'm loving these. And Evan and I, we went to oh man, Julie, can you just X out of it? Will it let you? Evan and I went up to Home Depot about 2 hours ago because I needed a new tote to put my grill stuff in so that bugs and water and stuff doesn't get all over things and make it rust and all of that. And he got to look at all the animatronics for Halloween. You guys, he's so excited. Touch the little arrow at the top right corner and get the ad to go away. Okay, back in Facebook is really messing up the crafters. First erase recording and oh no! So he looked at all the animatronics and you guys, he wants them all. My son is a Halloween lover. He was born in October. We do a Halloween party for him for his birthday and he loves his Halloween party. And they had some pretty cool stuff. Not gonna lie. Oh no. As we're doing a religious project, and here I am talking Halloween. I'm gonna stop that now. All right, here we go, you guys. Our stars are all ready now for this project. Look at how awesome they're gonna look with that board. Okay, Sherry. They're gonna look so cool with that. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I've got my grapevine wreath. Okay. I've got my stars. And I'm going to take my wreath, and I think, which way do I want the top of it to go? Does it really matter? I don't think it really matters. There's no holder or anything on here. I think I want it to go this way, just like this. And I think I'm going to angle it just a little bit. I just joined Facebook, even though I get the notice on Messenger. Maybe it matters how we sign on. Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, I know, Carol, what the heck? Okay, so I'm going to use my power punch tool. That's this guy here. This guy is awesome. What's the difference between this? Nothing. Really nothing. They're both inks. One is just a distress ink and the other one is an archive. One is more for stamping. So it is everybody. All right, so we're just going to take our hole punch and I'm going to give it a hole punch fairly close to the edge, but not so close that it's going to break, okay? So we've got a hole right there. And I'm going to try to, let's see here. I'm going to make this one line up as best as I can just by eyeballing it. I did okay. All right, and then we're going to do the same on this side as well. Hole punch there. I love my hole puncher too. It punches pretty well through all of our wood products. Ooh, that one was a little closer to the edge than I wanted, but it's okay. It's all right. It's still going to work. It's going to hold up. Oh, that's a good idea, Carol. But it's too late. Got it on there now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to lay our sign right down on here. And I'm just using floral wire, and we're going to attach this with some floral wire. No, we're not. My floral wire is green. I have other wire that matches a little better to the color of, yeah, thin metal too. It does work on thin metal. Matches a little bit better to the color of the wreath, so I think it's just going to blend in a little bit more. And my objective here is to get under a couple of these branches of the wreath, pull it through the hole, and then I can just give this a twist. And secure that right down in there tight, and then I can just kind of push that down in to that wreath so that you barely even see that wire, okay? So we're going to do that with all 4 of these just to get this really secure on here. And the wire's from Hobby Lobby, you guys. Turn this around. It's so thin. Okay, let's try this. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, Dee Dee. Oh, this is the hardest part because my wire is so thin. There we go. Get up in there. Oh my goodness, I'm really struggling with this right now. Got it. Friday is taco night for the ladies at church. It'll be, oh, nice, Carol. I love some tacos. All right, once I get that on there, I can just, freezing again. I can just give this a good turn and really secure that in there. Now, listen, if you want it to be extra tight, then you can take a pair of pliers. Oh, that's a good idea. Take some tweezers to pull it through. All right, so I got those two. Hi, Lance. Shouldn't he be in bed? I agree, Vonda. I do agree with that. All right, let's see. Take some pliers to pull it through. I just so happen to have a pair of needle nose pliers here, so let's see if I can make that happen. Why didn't I think of that? It's genius. Yep, that was smart. He had to wear a dress and a wig and then he could come. Carol. Ladies' night only. I get it. You would have flung it by now already? It's not that bad. But I'll tell you what, the pliers idea was phenomenal. That's a lifesaver, totally. All right, last one. Get my pliers under here. Ready to pinch that wire. Okay, we got it. Oh no! Thank you so much for the stars, Karen. Oh my gosh, and Holly too. You guys are trying to make me dance on this table tonight, aren't you? All right. There we go. Just snipping off that extra and then just kind of making it turn and go underneath just so there's no pokey spots. And it looks a little bit more flush. Got your holiday. Yay! I'm so glad, Denise. There is still one of those holiday boxes left, you guys. If you missed out on it and you need to get it, look at how fantastic that looks already. Do you guys love it? I mean, again, you could stop right there. You absolutely could. Let's add some more to this, though. I do think that I wanted my sign to kind of go at an angle. I don't want it to be straight. Straight to me is boring. So a little bit of an angle for that hallelujah. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to take some of these pine branches, and they've got some really cute pine cones in there. And I think that this is going to be really easy because these are thick and they're gorgeous and they're full and they're beautiful. They're just the stems too long. So I'm going to just cut this off a little bit. Oh! And then all I'm going to do, I need to cut it off a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to stuff that right down there. Oh my goodness. Yay, Pam! Right down there underneath my board. And then I can kind of fluff it out if I want to fluff it out. However I want it to go. The big one, sissy. The mini ones are not done yet. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so in love. So in love. With that. And I've got one more that I'm going to put on the top. This one's slightly thinner than the other one. I probably should have put some hot glue in there, huh? I don't remember where the greenery is from. It is, nope, this is from Hobby Lobby. P2050 is the SKU on it. P2050. And I'm going to wire these down as well, but I'll probably do that after, no, I'll do that now. I'll do that now. Let me see how it looks. Whoop, I lost a branch. Oh, I'm so in love! Really, Carol? That is fast. That's really fast. Okay, I will wire these on as well, but I'm going to do that, I think, after the live. Just because, again, the players and all that kind of stuff. But I do want all of that to be really sturdy. Heck, let's just glue it. Let's just glue it, you guys. I got all of this hot glue sitting here. We're just going to tuck and glue. Hubby becomes a whiner. He says, won't work on me for... So, it won't work on him. Of course not. Works for everybody else, but not him. So, John was actually in bed and sleeping by 6:30 today. He was tired, apparently. So, hopefully he gets plenty of rest tonight. Twinkle lights would look good. They would. I don't think we're going to do twinkle lights on here tonight, though. I'm trying to keep this just kind of rustic looking. Yeah, palm branches would look good during Easter for sure. Oh, you guys. Loving that so far. Okay, then we're going to take our stars. And I wanted to use these stars in different areas of this. Thank you, Patty. I think I'm going to put one right there just to cover that hole. Okay, I love that. I was going to do ribbon too, but now I'm not so sure that I want to do ribbon. And I don't know where I would put my ribbon. That's too many stars, isn't it? Do we do them on this side? No, Ruth, he's not. Okay, I love the stars over here. These are the ones that I'm not quite sure of, so let's glue these ones down. Oh my gosh, Carol. 50 years. Trying to figure out where to put glue at so it's not like off the board. There's not glue on it. All right. That's how I like it, right there. Let's see if we can do the same over here. Yeah. Just like that. Okay, I like that right there. Let's do that. I'm not sure that I want to add much more to this. Honest to goodness, you guys. Put your bow at the top. Have the greenery coming out of the bow on both sides. I like the greenery coming out of the side over here, though. I might do, I don't know. Let's see. I like where the greenery is at, though, coming out of the side there. Simple is best. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think I think this one doesn't need ribbon. I really think this one doesn't need ribbon. What I'm not sure of, though, is if I should add, what do you guys think about adding some blood oranges in here? Oh! I don't have any twinkle lights for this right now. You guys, I mean, washed in the blood oranges. And that would cover up that other hole. What do you guys think of that? Bells. Washed in the blood, you guys. I feel like we need blood oranges for washed in the blood. And they smell so good. But just there. Just there. Just right there. Red berries. Okay. Red berries. Those berries aren't red enough. You love the orange slices? Okay, good. Good. I have cinnamon sticks too, Carol. I do have a couple little berries that I can put there with the cinnamon, or with the oranges. Just enough berries. You guys, I don't think that I want to do much more. I really think that simple is better, and I'm loving how this is looking. I love how it smells. Use 3 oranges so it doesn't look like, okay. It's gotta be multiples of 3, doesn't it? Let's see if I've got another small one. I do. Oh my gosh, you guys. Washed in the blood, y'all. Washed in the blood. Need blood oranges. Less is best. See, now the oranges just look like Mickey Mouse. How do I make 3 of them without it looking like Mickey Mouse? That's the thing about round things, though. It'll look like Mickey Mouse if you've got 3 of them. For balance. Okay. So maybe the berries need to go over here then a little bit. But where would I put the plaid ribbon, though? That's the question. Hopefully these will stick. I might need more glue, though. Okay. So far, you guys are loving it? I'm thinking no ribbon on this. Oh, I just leaked some of that right on top. Oh. Hang something down from the top middle. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Janet. On the right above the sign, like right in here. I think that looks good because I offset it a little bit. All right, let's make a quick bow. I've actually got some red because I just thought that this would be really, really pretty to give this just a pop of color. So let's just see. Like, I'm not actually making a bow. I'm just looking to see if a bow is going to be too much on here. Yeah, you guys, I think it's too much. I think it's too much. I really think that right now it's perfect. I don't think it needs a ribbon. I don't think it needs anything else. I would say, to me, that right there is a finished piece. I honestly do not think it needs a single thing more except to get rid of all of these little, what do you guys think? I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful just as it is. Hallelujah, you guys. Hallelujah, we're done with this project and it looks fantastic. It doesn't need anything else. Karen, I think that's just going to be too much if I do that. Just like it is, I think is perfect. Thank you so much. Carol, you love it? I thought you would. I really, really, really thought you would. And you can tell them, blood oranges, you guys. Washed in the blood. Blood oranges. That's why we put them on there. Okay? All right, you guys. There we have it. There's our hallelujah. Finally got to use my grapevine wreath. This is not just a Christmas project. This is a hanger you could leave on your door all year round. It's a love for Jesus project, you guys. That's what it is. And I just love this so much. So thank you guys all for watching. That's it for tonight. The keyword is praise. You guys, pray for all the people who need praying for right now. Thank you so much. We mentioned them today in the comments. If you guys need prayers, please let us know that as well. We'll put you on our prayer list. But there we go, you guys. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. That's it for me for tonight, and I will see you guys back here again tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will all come back and join me. Love you all so much. Have a great night, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.